everybody. This is Mount and Blade Warband, A Clash of Kings. This is set in the world of Ice and Fire, which is the book series that Game of Thrones is based off of. Now, this follows immediately after Book 1, called Game of Thrones, and also immediately after Season 1 of Game of Thrones, but this is based more off the books. So if you have not read the books, there would be spoilers in it. If you have watched the TV show, there shouldn't be any spoilers except for maybe a few things that aren't mentioned in the show but are mentioned in the books. So if you don't care about spoilers, you can keep watching. If you do, hit a like, subscribe, and I can do more things other than this. You can watch me do my Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones playthrough, which is before the books, before the TV show, so there's literally no spoilers at all in the entire playthrough that I'm doing. So, thank you all for watching. Let's begin. Alright. You go for a stroll in the streets of your hometown when you hear that King Robert, which was the previous king before Joffrey, has been gored to death by a large boar. The fishmonger that you're speaking with tell you that Eddard Stark, the Hand of the King, tried to usurp the throne, but the valiant King Joffrey's advisors managed to foil his plot, and peace has surely been restored. However, a few days later, a weary traveler arrives with more news. Following the imprisonment of Lord Stark, the Northern Lords marched south to defeat the Lannisters and free their liege. They've also declared independence, naming Robb king in the north. They ambushed the army of the Kingslayer, routing his forces and captured Sir Jaime, after which they broke the siege of Riverrun. All of a sudden, the odds seem to be turning against Joffrey, and his name is no longer shouted in the streets. Making a quick decision, you decide to strike out hurriedly, selling off your meager possessions to a fat innkeeper and packing only the most essential. You finally feel like you control your own destiny, and that whatever course you take, great deeds await you. So I will go with my father was a landless knight. I'm going to stick with that because I want a house as well. So you were born years ago, your father was a landless knight, served Old Lord Went as a sword, never improving his own or his family lot in life. And my early life, I could be I wouldn't say street urchin. A page at the nobleman's court? I wouldn't say I was a page. Street urchin? Nah. Courier maybe? That improves my writing and my spotting. At the court of the new Lord Went, inserting yourself into the tightly knit circles of nobility. Within the years you became more... Oh, no, right here. You spent your early life as a courtier. Alright, that's pretty cool. Should I be a squire? Or a sellsword in my later life? I like sellsword. I like that. As a boy growing out of childhood, you spent much of your life at the court of New Lord Went, inserting yourself into the tightly knit circles of nobility. With the years, you became more and more involved with politics and intrigue demanding of a high-born man. You could not afford to remain a stranger to backstabbing gossip, even if you wanted to. Then as a young adult, life changed, as it always does. You became a sellsword. You signed on with a sellsword company and traveled far from home. The life you found was rough and ready, marching to the beat of strange drums and learning unusual ways of fighting. There were men who taught you how to wield any weapon you desired and plenty of battles to hone your skills. You were one of the charmed few who survived through every campaign in which you marched. It's pretty cool. Now should I still be a courier? Maybe a novice? Before growing up at Chile, you became a novice. Oh, that's the church. Street urchin? Does that increase everything? It increases athletics and writing. And this will just increase pretty much everything in general. So I'll stay with a courier. But soon everything changed. I'm gonna say wanderlust or personal revenge. Or a sense of duty. I like sense of duty. Because I plan on doing something very interesting. But soon everything changed. You decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take the decision was a sense of duty as war begins to tear the land apart, and many march off to war. The desire to join them becomes ever pressing. As a man of honor, you feel duty-bound to join the armies of your home and protect the region you call home. A nobleman, you'll find that nobles like me more. Sweet. So, my plan... allow me to quit without saving. Yes. So, I plan on joining the army of King Stannis when he declares war on Renly. I plan on just going straight to him, being a few battles. Hopefully the AI has changed with this new update. I plan on joining him and fight a little bit in armies, gain a little bit of experience maybe, and so on from there. We will figure out what to do after that. Now, I do have a name already set up. Nathar Norrostrus. Yes, that is the name that I have picked out. I think it's a really cool name. Nathar Norrostrus. It sounds really World of Ice and Fiery. That's even a word. I just like it. It sounds really good. It sounds really noblish, and it can... Yeah, I just like it. So that's basically it. I just like the name, I like the sound. So, we should increase our charisma a bit. Maybe to 7. And maybe just make everything 7. How about that? Now, we can go into a little bit of Iron Flesh. Maybe just 1 into there would be good. 1 into Iron Flesh. Now, we don't have any prisoner management. We don't have any looting. We don't have any shield, power draw, or power throw. We do have 2 in power strike. Maybe I'll do 1 into prisoner management. Wound treatment and surgery. We can always get a companion for that, but in my opinion, it's always good to have it. Just both of them. And first aid, maybe? Nah. Excuse me. Pathfinding, perhaps? Tracking? Looting, maybe? I'll increase looting by 1. Athletics. We don't have much athletics. We're probably not going to have a lot of stuff with athletics. We're probably going to be on a horse mainly. Inventory management. That is what I wanted. I'm going to put 2 into this, probably. Wait, where's leadership? 1 in leadership? Trainer, perhaps? No, because I'm low level. Why would I pick that? I believe I will put 1 more into leadership. And you could all rant and complain how bad my choices were later. I'm going to put more into one-handed. Maybe about to 50. And archery as well. Put more into archery. And then 2 more into this. There we go. Nathar Norrostrus will begin his journey. And we'll start. Oh yes, I need to customize him. Now let's randomize him a bit. Just a bit. Because these, it's detailed, but it doesn't really change the face much. Now he could be Valerian. With purple eyes and stuff. Now I'm not thinking that he should be. I don't think he should be. I don't think he should be like a special at all. Like he's just Westerosi. So perhaps... Let's see what type of skin he could have. Maybe red hair like that? Maybe? Maybe his cheeks can just be a little bit skinnier. Eye distance... bit different. See, there's a whole bunch of stuff here, so... I don't like his eyebrows, though. Jaw width, just increase that a bit. You need to look a little bit tough, right? Am I right? You should look a little bit tough. Beard change. Not that much of a beard. But having a beard would be cool. Okay. This one then, I guess. Maybe I'll change his skin just a bit. That? I like that. Yeah, I like that. His hair. I'm not a real fan of his hair. Perhaps a bun? Maybe? Perhaps? Perhaps a bun? No, not like that. I guess I can stick with that. I'll just see if I can change the skin just a bit. Maybe if he has a different... You know what? Maybe we could go Valyrian. Maybe he does have some Valyrian blood in him, but he's not like Valyrian. Maybe he's like Lysini. Because Norrostrus sounds like a Soci name, doesn't it? It does, doesn't it? See, Valyrians weren't known to have huge beards, but they did have a little bit of facial hair. Not so much, though. So I'll give him, like, that. And I'll go with this hair. So I think we good. I mean, this looks pretty cool. I'm gonna probably change it up a bit in the face. Maybe I should get his age up a little bit. Oh, that's really old. Maybe just like the hair color. You can't change his hair color, of course. Now, temple. I'm just trying to make it look like it's not random, like it's not the default kind. Size. Looks pretty cool. I like it. I'm gonna go with this. You join a merchant and his family traveling towards Storm's End. Green shoots of wheat, barley, and oats are all across the dark soil of the rolling hills, and on the lower slopes of the snow-capped mountains, herds of cattle, oryx, and sheep are grazing on the summer grass. Occasionally, too, you catch a sight of one of the great war horses that are the pride of nobility. The land here is rich, but also troubled, as the occasional burnt farm bears witness, a testament to the chaos of the Tyrell host causing when it marched through 16 years ago, earlier. You keep a wide berth of the forests, where desperate men have taken refuge. While passing by the burned ruins of Summerhall, the merchant declares that he's changed his mind, wanting to take his wares to the Weeping Tower instead, having heard of a Lysini galleys docking at the nearby harbor. Cool, cool. Following a long trek through the Rainwood, you finally see the Weeping Town in the distance. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn, where you quickly stash your belongings and go in search of a decent tavern where you can have well-deserved dinner. According to an old blind man sitting in the corner between two buildings and drinking a mug of stale ale, a kraken has been seen off the coast of Dorne, and a 5-headed calf has been born, killing its mother in the process. Surely an omen to be taken seriously. Dismissing the old fool as crazy, you continue towards the tavern. All of a sudden you hear a sound that stands the hairs of your neck on end, the rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. Uh-oh. Someone's attacking me. That's not good. Let's loading everything in. Alright, let's see how bad I am at the combat in this game. Hopefully I'm not as bad. So all I get is a polearm. Do I get anything else? Okay, I have a short sword. Alright. Let's go. Oh, he's got a hatchet. Oh, nice. Good block, sir. Oh, man. He knows too much. Ooh, nice. Was a good hit. Oh, nice. Oh, wait. No, he's not dead. I just increased my proficiency. He's not dead. No, come on. Yeah. Nope. How about you? You just... Oh, I got him. Nice. Nice. I did it. I did it. What do I get? Oh. Hey. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fellow. That's one less thief to trouble our streets at night. Although the father knows he won't be the last. Anyway, let's talk more inside. There's a chill to the air. I'd rather be without. The merchant takes you inside your house. Once inside, he stands at the door for a while, looking at the dawn, and then suddenly comes near you to speak. Or I come near him to speak. Now let me explain my proposition. You seem a little disoriented. I do not know who you are, or where you come from. To tell you the truth, I do not care. I'm a simple merchant, and if I've learned anything, it's that merchants are the first to suffer in hard times. So I am planning to travel to another country, peaceful and rainless, I hope. I have heard that in the free cities, gold flows from watery fountains, so maybe I'll go try my fortune in Pentos or Atlantis. Anyways, I advise you before I leave to go do the same and seek your own fortune in other lands. War is sure to engulf the Seven Kingdoms now that the hand has been executed, and the people will be nothing more than war fodder. Poverty feeds on the weak, and the strong men abuse the sword and the lance to impose their power and control over the humble ones in order to trade. Oh, the humble ones. Period. In order to trade, we must pay heavy taxes in each city, sort out bandits and pirates, and pray that a local lord, ignorant and lazy, do not decide to get half of our merchandise to fund his next feast or buy a new horse for his son. But I am getting ahead of myself. Take my advice and go across the narrow sea. Until a new king has been crowned and anointed by the High Septon, law and order will remain a vulture's feasting table, so I say, seek your destiny elsewhere. I think I'll stay. War brings opportunity, and I mean to seize my chance, make a name for myself. Go to Essos, what do I care? I'm gonna make a name for myself. I get money, too. Oh well, I suppose you're right, but remember this, war also brings maimed men, raped women, and dead children, and shattered hopes. Still, you have a certain look of ability. You take this silver and remember me should you ever make something of yourself. Thank you, friend. Fair travels to you. Alright, sweet. And we will end it off there at the beginning of our journey. Oh, look, I'm doing I'm doing little stuff. I don't think that was in the old mod. Anyways, we will leave off where I was at. Click like, subscribe. I'll do more of these if you guys want. And we'll end it here. Thank you all for watching.